Hi, welcome back to 3E Tutors, and today we are going to talk about order of operations. So some of you may be asking, well, what is an order of operation? Basically, an order of operation is a procedure we use to determine what goes first when we are completing mathematical equations. Order of operations makes sure we get the right answer, and this will show up for the rest of our mathematical careers. A way to remember how to complete a mathematical expression is by the acronym PEMDAS. The P stands for parentheses, meaning that if you have an equation with parentheses in it, you must do whatever in those parentheses first. The next thing you're going to look for is exponents. If there are no parentheses, exponents will always come first. But if parentheses are present, exponents come right after. Good old multiplication is going to come right after. This is usually the multiplication that isn't under any parentheses. So division works the same way as multiplication in that it is separate rather than in between parentheses. Addition and subtraction work the same way as multiplication and division, but they are always going to go after multiplication and division. So they are the last section. The word PEMDAS is important because there's a certain order. Basically, parentheses will come first, exponents will come second, multiplication and division will come third, and addition and subtraction will come fourth. To better understand this, let's move on to an example. So here's our example. The first thing I always do is write PEMDAS in the corner because it reminds me of things I have to look for. I can see that the P comes first, which means that I have to look for parentheses. Because this equation has a set of parentheses, we are going to do what is inside the parentheses first. So 5 plus 1 is going to equal 6. Now we are going to rewrite what we have left. Since there is nothing left but basic subtraction, 6 minus 3 is going to give us 3, and that is our answer. So here's another example. I'm going to begin this problem the same way I started the other one, by writing PEMDAS in the corner. So looking at our PEMDAS, we see that there is no parentheses or exponents, but there is addition and division. Since division comes before addition, we are going to start by dividing 15 by 3. This will give us 21 plus 5. Since addition is the only thing left in this equation, we are just going to complete the problem by adding 21 and 5 to give us 26. So there's a lot going on in this example, meaning that having PEMDAS with you is going to be super helpful. So starting from left to right, we see that there are no parentheses. And the next thing on our list are exponents, and so there is one exponent in this equation. After calculating the exponent, we should get 4 times 8 divided by 16. So PEMDAS gives us an order, and because multiplication and division come at the same time, we are faced with a little conflict. Luckily, we have a rule for this, and that means that when you have multiplication or division, you always go from left to right, based on what is shown in the equation. The same thing happens with addition or subtraction. Whenever you have both of them at the same time, you just go from left to right. In this case, that means we are going to do 4 times 8 first, giving us 32 divided by 16. Then we do the division of 32 divided by 16, and that gives us 2. We are on to our last example. So, like I usually do, I write PEMDAS in the corner, and I figure out what needs to happen first. In this example, we have 2 places where there needs to be multiplication, so that is what's going to happen first. That gives us 8 times 5 is 40, plus 3 times 6 is 18. Now we only have addition left in this equation, so that is going to give us an answer of 58. Congratulations! Just a reminder that PEMDAS is in the order that it appears in, and that there's a special rule. When multiplication and division are together, or when subtraction and addition are together, they go from left to right based on what the equation shows. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so that you are aware of when we post new videos, and make sure to comment any requests you may have. Thank you!